Hollywood romances often look perfect from the outside, but behind closed doors, the truth can be much darker. Ben Affleck has stunned fans with one of his most controversial admissions yet: "If I stayed with Jennifer Garner, I'd still be drinking." This shocking statement has set social media ablaze. Was it a harsh truth, a misunderstood confession, or a painful reflection of his struggles with addiction and marriage? Whatever the case, this revelation has changed how the world sees Affleck's past with Garner, and it raises tough questions about love, regret, and survival. Before we unpack the full story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for more emotional Hollywood confessions, shocking revelations, and the real stories behind the headlines. Back in the early 2000s, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner were seen as one of Hollywood's golden couples. They married in 2005, built a beautiful family with 3 children, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel, and for years, the public admired their seemingly strong bond. But as the years went on, Affleck's battle with alcoholism began to cast a long shadow over their marriage. Garner stood by him through multiple rehab visits, offering unwavering support and patience. From the outside, it looked like the picture of loyalty. Yet Affleck later admitted that inside, he felt trapped. His struggles with addiction became worse, and the pressure to keep the marriage intact only fueled his drinking habits. In a rare, unfiltered moment, Ben Affleck confessed, "If I stayed with Jennifer Garner, I'd still be drinking." The words shocked the world, not because they revealed his addiction, but because of how they framed his marriage to Garner. To many, it sounded like Affleck was blaming his ex-wife for his drinking. But according to sources close to him, the statement wasn't meant to attack Garner. Instead, it was his way of acknowledging that their marriage had become toxic for his mental health, even if she wasn't the cause. He explained that the pressures of pretending everything was fine at home left him feeling suffocated. Instead of facing his demons, he drowned them in alcohol. And while he knew Garner loved him, he also knew staying in that marriage would have destroyed him. Jennifer Garner has rarely responded to Affleck's more controversial remarks, and this time was no different. Insiders say she was hurt by the way the confession was worded, but true to her nature, she chose silence and grace over public retaliation. Garner has always put her children first, and even after their divorce in 2018, she continued to co-parent with Affleck in a way that emphasized stability and love. Despite his painful words, she's maintained a dignified front, refusing to let bitterness cloud her public image. Fans, however, weren't as forgiving. Social media erupted with outrage. How dare he say that? Jennifer Garner literally saved his life. This feels like blaming her for his addiction. I get what he meant, but wow, he could have said it better. Many felt Affleck's confession downplayed Garner's years of support and sacrifice. Others argued that his honesty about feeling trapped was actually brave, shedding light on how toxic dynamics, even unintended ones, can worsen addiction. Regardless of interpretation, the statement sparked one of the biggest debates about their marriage since their split. Since his divorce, Affleck has worked hard to rebuild his life. He rekindled his romance with Jennifer Lopez, marrying her in 2022. He's also continued treatment for his addiction, crediting therapy and self-awareness for helping him stay sober. Still, even in his new chapter, Garner remains a central figure in his life, not as a partner, but as a co-parent and a reminder of the battles he once fought. Their ability to present a united front for their children, despite controversial remarks, has kept fans invested in their story. Affleck's confession isn't just about Hollywood drama, it's about the painful reality of addiction. His words, however harsh, underline a truth many people face: sometimes, even relationships built on love can become unsustainable when addiction enters the picture. By saying he'd still be drinking if he stayed with Garner, Affleck admitted that he needed change, no matter how difficult, to save himself. And while his delivery may have hurt Garner, it's also a reminder that leaving can sometimes be an act of survival. What do you think about Ben Affleck's shocking confession? Do you believe his words were unfair to Jennifer Garner, or do you see them as an honest reflection of his struggle with addiction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective on this complicated situation. Ben Affleck's admission that staying with Jennifer Garner would have kept him drinking is one of his most controversial confessions yet. It's a story of heartbreak, regret, and resilience that shows just how complicated love and addiction can be. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on your notifications for more Hollywood revelations and emotional confessions. Because sometimes, the biggest stories aren't about fame and fortune, they're about the battles fought behind closed doors.